This video is part of a series on the cultural phenomenon that was the 2026 World Cup, primarily in the United States, some in Canada and Mexico. And I'm making this video for future historians of media and to understand how media works. We all know what if it bleeds, it leads, and negative news travels better than positive news. And I think to understand the reaction of foreign tourists in the United States, I think we want to contrast that to Canada. And I was trying to do some research on the Vancouver and Toronto experiences. I know that in both cases, the stadiums were downtown. Those are both very compact downtowns, and both those cities have lots of ethnic restaurants reflecting the great immigration in those cities from around the world. Fans from around the world were promised a well-organized cosmopolitan experience, and that was delivered. So that's not really a shock. When fans came to the United States, they ventured beyond the cities and they went into the interior of the country. And that's where the shock happened. Those initial viral videos weren't of, oh, I'm at the Golden Gate Bridge or I'm on top of the Empire State Building. No, they were going to Buc-ee's. They were going to Walmart. And, that shock of not being what was expected at all. And also, frankly, more importantly, how the American people made them feel, how welcome, how cultured in our own diverse regional way they were made to feel. I think that is why there was a shock effect and thus a bigger story and why it all went viral. Please, watch some of the other videos in which, are mainly aimed at international audiences in how to understand the United States, how to understand Thanksgiving, how to understand tailgating culture, how food explains so much about, America as a country, America as a civilization. So thanks for watching, and those are my 2 cents.